Riding a thoroughbred at 40 miles an hour, I mean, I'm 51 years old, and something makes me keep coming back for more. The power, the strength, and the grace. To me, the most beautiful thing on earth.
Thoroughbred racing is a celebration of one of America's oldest sports. It's a beautiful thing to watch a thoroughbred run. It's just magical. Thoroughbreds are glorious and graceful creatures. Their beauty is unsurpassed. From head to hoof, tail to mane, to the way they move their fluid bodies, racehorses are simply magnificent. Connecting horses and humans takes center stage every autumn in America. Since 1984, the Breeders' Cup World Championships has become the unofficial end and culmination of the thoroughbred racing season. It is horse racing's Super Bowl.
Of a great American rivalry, New York versus Los Angeles, East City.
Horses are coming from all over the world for this particular event. Everyone wants to be crowned a champion, and this is where it happens right here at the Breeders' Cup.
A spectacular social event fueled equally by horsepower as it is by fashion, cocktails, celebrities, and gambling. Cash money rules the day.
It's the $2, but it's also the fact that you bet it. You're invested in whether or not what the result is. They can lose. Like it doesn't happen the way the experts say. And that's what makes this game so cool, is because you get to outthink the public. And if you're right, you get paid big. It's great.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Here, legends are born. History is made. And fortunes are won. Top racehorses from across the nation and globe travel far and wide to compete for lucrative multi-million-dollar purses. After all, this is one of America's richest sporting events.
At the Breeders' Cup, it's pretty comparable to maybe like a, MLS Cup, or for American sports fans, more like the Super Bowl.
Best days of racing that we have. I think anybody who's into sports and a good time should come, because it's one big party.
With warm, sunny days and spectacular fall colors ablaze, the scene is truly breathtaking. No color shines brighter, however, than purple.
You just feel good when you come here. And you just see the enthusiasm of all the people from around the world who make the pilgrimage to the Breeders' Cup.
All these strangers come to the track and they're like just having such a great time that they become fast friends and friends forever. But I mean, it's like they never met each other before that day.
A who's who's list of thoroughbred owners, sage gamblers, and passionate fans annually descend upon the Breeders' Cup. Men and women of assorted ages, upbringings, and ethnicities annually flock to this must-see event. Passing through the gates, spilling onto the apron, into the grandstands, clubhouse suites, and encircling the paddock. Among them, Hollywood's biggest stars, athletes from the gridiron, to the hardwood, to the rink, rock stars, and television personalities. Glory to a few will mean a championship title and the spoils of being the victor. For some, an up-close encounter with their heroes, these majestic thoroughbreds, means everything. And yet, for others, triumph is measured by long-shot winners producing pick four and trifecta scores that alter vacation and retirement plans.
People will want to bet on the best. But generally through the year, you'll have one race or one day with a few races. here's 2 days with 15, 18 races that are amazing races to be, handicapping and gambling on.
The fashion scene rivals that of Milan Fashion Week. From fascinators to fedoras, couture dresses to Armani suits, purple is the color du jour. It's a party, social scene, and sporting event rolled into one extravagant weekend. More than $135 million is wagered over the 2-day, 13-race sporting extravaganza. Every moment matters, including the expanses of time in between the races. Sure, people chat during other sports, but when they do, they risk missing the action. A day at the Breeders' Cup is just that, a long social event punctuated by fantastic championship horse races.
It's like a Mayweather fight. The best one that day was the one that's going to be on top.
The call to post echoes across the racetrack. An electric buzz pulsates from toes to hands. Hunches are followed, and last-minute bets are placed. Betting tickets are nervously clutched or stuffed deep into pockets. And cocktails are consumed. Like fighters emerging from the bowels of the arena for an epic heavyweight fight, the parade of thoroughbreds confidently stroll from paddock to the racetrack, each gently led by pony. Aboard sits the jockey, who, much like an airline pilot, proceeds through a series of mental checks, all the while seeking to block out the rising roars from the grandstands.
From the time you get on the horse's back, you're constantly running checks, and what's the horse reacting to this? How's he doing that? And once you go on the starting gate, it picks up. The checklist continues.
This isn't just any horse race. This is a Breeders' Cup World Championship race. The stakes couldn't be any higher.
It is attritional, it's hard, but it can produce the most magnificent finishes. They're all about tenacity and guts and courage, which horse wants it more. It can engender so much raw and visceral excitement.
The fourth quarter, everyone's kind of coming down the crunch time, and you build up the whole week, and the horse is ready to go.
It's something that is so special, and it creates just a big energy buzz, and I love it. I can't wait for it every year.
It's the best day of racing in the U.S. It's all the stars, and it's a really fun time.
I can't think of another place really at all in the country where everyone's here.
Really, it's not just America's race, and it's international.
From Hong Kong, from Peru, from Chile, the best horses from England and Ireland and France. It's just a massive international event.
It's a rush of emotions like never experienced before. Adrenaline surges with anticipation. Screams of encouragement fill the air. A thundering herd of thoroughbreds, posturing for position, break from the gate and briskly pass before the grandstand. Thousands in attendance, all on their feet, clapping, cheering, cajoling, arms flail in every direction. Assorted murmurs penetrate the air. Come on, 6. Come on, 6. Come on, 6. Move now. Hold the rail. He's making his move. Here she comes. Legs bounce. Feet jump high. Skyward. Around the final turn come the contenders. Bearing down towards the finish line, the thoroughbreds stretch for every yard, seemingly consuming more ground with each passing stride. Heads bob up and down and up, side by side, neck and neck. Winners emerge and celebrate. Losing tickets flutter through the air, gently descending to the ground, while adjacently, high fives and hugs are exchanged. Unadulterated joy stretches from the grandstand to the winner's circle. Applause rings ears. Stories are written and retold for generations to come. This is the Breeders' Cup, an event that beckons you and one that welcomes you. What are you waiting for?